I'm excited.
Ride till I die. And I love it. Yeah. And I love it. Hey. Let's go. We count hundreds on the 10, 20s on the floor.
Alright, gotta get out a bunch of ECUs and orders. Got a few more to go. And Jake's out there grinding. I mean, Thursday grinding. Literally grinding. Grinding. Look at his new haircut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And just got one more ECU to flash, and I was just messing around with this. But that's just my first trial of the Dimple Died. But it came out nice, but I'm not going to use this one. I want to use a little bit bigger one. And I made this bar here. Oh, yes. So that's gotta be the top part. And once I'm done, I'm gonna be just solely working on the car, but I'm not feeling the best today. Jake just got another tank for the MiG. See, they filled it up this time. Well, almost 2,000. All right. Alright, so I've been drilling this thing. That's a lot of work. Since we don't have a good drill press, literally I was going back and forth. But, man, looks like that my Harbor Freight press is actually kind of hung down after pressing a lot of stuff. So, the Dimple Died, this one is 2.5 inches. I should have bought something bigger, but they're expensive. But look at this. I haven't been really filming, but look at that. Woohoo! This one is, look at that, people. Or like math, I was doing like high school math just to kind of figure out, actually elementary math to figure out. I wanted to have more holes, but I think that's the best we could do. And that's gonna fit like that. So look at that. God dang. Woo!
God damn.
That looks sick, eh? But we had to do a lot of measure. This was actually my first attempt ever. Jake did a good job chopping this off and clean off and pretty much grind everything off. I made some mistakes here, but that's okay. But yeah. It's just really now time to, let's just put it on the car, let's see. Yeah, what it looks like. So yeah, guys, we test fitted the bumper. Only thing is it's not like I want it to be. So one, for some reason the bumper didn't line up when we put the headlights on. And the problem was that the fenders needed to be like pushed out this way because the factory radiator support actually pushes it out. But we just didn't put that into consideration when we're making the tap and everything. Now that the headlights actually kind of sagged down, it doesn't line up, and this is actually limiting the headlights to go upward. So means, I can't show you this yet. Meaning this tap needs to be, this bar needs to be remodified, which we don't have any motivation to do today. But on a good note, this looks sick. I don't know what you think, but look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. So right now this is before painting. And I couldn't weld it all the way because those metals are like really shitty. And they're like burning off and really thin too. But yeah, that's just the beginning. We're gonna have more somewhere. Yeah, good thing we didn't actually did that one. Yeah, imagine like we did all that and then like we had to chop that off. Great. So yeah, we're gonna have more of Dimple Dies here and there to add up, and It was like really time consuming, but yeah, Jake did a great job once again. I'm actually taller than you now.
I know. How's it feel?
Yeah, the air's different up here. Yeah, it's a lot fresh. No wonder you don't get sick. I get all the dust down here.
Before it gets to me.
Yeah, I always sound horrible. And look at this car covered in dust. Now, literally, like, look at that. So this is why I sound horrible in every video. I get better over the weekend and come back here and like, yeah, see? Yeah, look good, Jake. Maybe it'll fit in your car.
Dude, I hope so. I want to get one at some point.
I just stepped on the brand new paint. Yeah, it had a mark on here. So yeah, I made this, painted it without realizing I had to weld another bar. So I was just super excited doing this. Damn, this angle is just like sick.
Oh yeah.
I gotta take more snaps here. Damn, look at that angle, Jake.
I know. That's crazy.
Right? Yeah, but look at my shitty camera shaking.
What the heck?
Yeah, something's wrong with my.
I'm gonna take some pictures and send them to you.
Yeah, the iPhone sucks. All my snaps, snap stories look like that. So if you want to check out my snap stories,
You might not want to.
yeah. Yeah,
That's weird.
what the hell? Yeah, iPhone sucks. Hey, look at it. What the hell? Surprisingly, it's actually holding up, right? It's just like bumper that's pushing up the headlight right now. That, exactly.
No screws or anything.
Right, right. But the whole point of this build is I want to make the car look like stock. When you don't pop the hood or anything, pop the hood. Pop the hood.
Pop the hood.
3.8 V6, no, it's a 2.0. All right, so Jake took off and it's like 8:30 now. Was gonna go home. I wasn't feeling the best today, but I found out something really, really interesting. So we're doing Dimple Died now. You saw it. We gotta redo this side, but once it's done, I'm gonna actually do Dimple Dies over here. This was a test piece right here. I made a little template and basically did this, and then I'm like, this is like a little too small, so I'm gonna go with the 2 inches here. It's a good thing I didn't weld this thing. I was gonna just clean this up and just weld this in right here. But good thing that the headlight didn't line up. So if I welded this and we had to redo this, it would have been really sucked. It's a little like, you know, Dimple Died here. Like it should be up here, just so you know. Just zip tied. And so the problem with the fitment was that I had to have another bar here that pushes out the fender, but I didn't know it was gonna like stretch out that much. But then I found something interesting. After all these years having the stock strut bar, you know how the Luxon has one? Obviously they're a lot beefier, they look different, but since it's gonna be a little plain here, I really wanted to show you guys. So now that it has like different color, but imagine welding this on each side and pretty much fill it up with the Dimple Dies. So that was just in my head yesterday. I wanted to test it out, but this is gonna come out sick if I can pull this off. So I'm gonna try to do it now a little bit, just to see. This is gonna be one of the cheapest mods I could do, and also fill up the blank pretty much, because it's just gonna be kind of plain after having Dimple Died here, Dimple Died there, and then one more here. They'll actually just kind of fill up everything. I'm excited. All right, so I just welded another bar here. This is, I'm just being so cheap. I know this is budget build, but yeah, I mean, you know what's to come. So I think it's all right. I mean, I could have just chopped it and maybe extended it from here, but just too much modification. So what I'm looking for is just strut bar that I could just Dimple Died. So that would pretty much fill up the place, and I'll Dimple Died whatever I could do here. Just weld it in place and paint it. Obviously that's coming, and fill up whatever the holes and just kind of grind it off, and that's ready to go. So yeah, that looks pretty good. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.